Hey everybody, we are back again with more lawn care information. So just going over the results from 24 versus 25, and initially I didn't want to do a soil test this year, but I thought, you know what, why skip it? I can really track where I'm at, and if I want to keep getting the lawn better, which I have, this is year 3 in the house, so it's getting better every season, and I see a lot of results, and I'm really happy with it. Of course, there's still going to be issues here and there, which I'll have to address. Oh, and the dog just went crazy over the over the mop. It kind of fell on her in the kitchen, so that's what that was. But anyways, so right now we're back with the NPK ratings, and they're pretty much similar. I mean, they were a little bit lower, but no big deal. You can easily get those up by using a well-balanced, maybe a triple 19 to help bring those up. And I was going to go with that, but I thought, okay, well, the sulfur level needs to be addressed, so I really want to take care of that. The calcium and magnesium were definitely high. And then the pH was a little bit more on the acidic side, and I noticed it dropped from like a 6.9 to a 6.49. So I feel like that significant change even in one season, and I think there's a correlation directly with lower calcium and the pH dropping. So everything else is pretty much the same. I mean, very similar, I should say. Nothing really that stands out too much, but the boron went up a little bit. Now, last year I did a whole lot. I used a lot of different fertilizers. I did a pre-emergent from Scott's. I've used, Menards products. I used Double Dark, a lot of Yard Mastery stuff, and I did a lot of liquids, a lot of spraying liquids. So, especially for micronutrients. But I feel like where I'm going is the right direction here. So I really want to address the sulfur, and here's kind of what I'm going to be going with. So I wanted to check out this 0048 from Lawn Synergy. It's $42.99 on their website, free shipping over $30. I just checked. You can get it on Amazon as well. I think it was like $50 there. But the main reason I want to go with this is going to address that potassium deficiency, which isn't really too deficient. But I feel like that's something that often gets overlooked, right? Everyone just always wanted to push the nitrogen growth and try to get as green as possible. But in order to do that, you have to kind of take care of the entire lawn, right? You have to take care of all those nutrients that kind of help build up the soil structure to help you get to where you need to be. So not one product is going to do it. It's going to take time. And that's what I like about lawn care. It's just a constant challenge to try to get to where you need to be. And in a lot of research, I check a lot of forums, so I really participate in a lot of that, just educating myself. But here's kind of where we're at. So this is a slow release formula. Slow release is going to distribute that potassium over time. And it's got the SOP, so it's sulfate of potash, unlike muriate of potash, which is a little bit saltier and it's using more specific purposes. But this is a safer product, and it's more of a premium blend of potassium. So it shows you by application rate, 2 pounds per thousand. This covers 7,500 square feet, and then this is why it's so important, right? It's going to help with basically the entire structure and the entire process of your lawn, right? Just overall strength. So when you think of like disease and you think of resisting all that drought and the temperature fluctuations, right? Help with strong roots as well, and it really just helps that process for photosynthesis. So which obviously can lead to that greener lawn that you're looking for, but you need to have a well-balanced approach. And so I feel like a lot of people miss out on this or just don't think it's important enough, which is it speaks for itself, right? You just do your own research. But here's a couple options you can use. Like I said, I wanted to go with that option because it was higher in sulfur and potassium. You can go with something like this pelletized gypsum. A lot of different uses for this, but it's higher in calcium as well, which is why I don't want to go with that. But this does not it's not acidifying property, so it's not going to alter your pH with this. But that's just something to think about as another option, alternative. Yeah, you can go with the sulfur amendment as well, but a lot of that does alter the pH, which is really what I don't want to do, because especially where it's at right now is just an optimal range. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to show you, my results. Let me know where you guys are from, if you've done a soil test, or if you plan to, kind of, what products you've used and what you plan on doing for the year. So stay tuned for more videos. I have a lot coming, so I'm going to be checking out some new products, cow manure, and I have some all kinds of stuff I'm going to be trying. So just stay tuned, follow, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.